Hello there. Welcome back to EBM N6. This video, we want to look at franchising, and we are going to look at a question paper of June 2024. So we can start by understanding what we mean by franchising. So you do that, see that franchising is a process when the franchisee buys the right to sell the franchisee's goods or services under an existing business model or trademark. So we are saying it's a process whereby the franchisee uh, buys the rights to sell goods and services from the franchisor. So this is what we have. So this franchisee buys from the franchisor. So to see that the franchisee is the buyer, then the franchisor is the seller of rights. So this is what we have in terms of franchisee and franchisor in a way of explaining the process of franchising. So if you go to a question part there, we are going to look at a question from a past exam paper that is June 2024. So this is the question that we have, which is 3.1, which is why would a business consider a franchising option? So we are saying, what are the reasons behind that the franchisee buys those rights from the franchisor? So the first one, we are given that the product or service is a potential for repeat sales. So remember, this is a product or service that has been in the market for some time. So obviously, they are going to be sold in the future to come. So that's why we are having the franchisee being pushed to buy those rights so that they can sell those products because they are already established products that have been in the market for a long time. So this is what we have in the first part. The second part is saying the success of the business concepts has been proven in the market. So the business concepts are within the existing business that is the franchisor has been proven. So it's quite easier for the franchisee now to engage in the markets and sell those products. So this is what we have in terms of the second point. Then go to the third point. The product or service can be sold at a good profit. It's all about maybe trying to analyze the previous profit trends of that product or service. If that product has been making profit, so obviously in the future there's a higher possibility that it will also make a profit. So this is what we have in terms of third point. Then fourth point, it would reduce marketing costs. So it has been marketed before. Remember, the essence behind marketing is to make your customers aware of your products. So it has been marketed before. So not much is going to be spent on marketing costs because this is a product that the customers are already aware of. So we go to the next point. Inexperienced franchisor can be trained to manage the specific kind of product or service. And then if you move on to the next one, it is easier for the franchisee to manage. And then next one, the franchise fees justify the support provided by the franchisor. So last one, the product or service can be marketed nationally. So if you go back to our question, you could see that our question has got 10 marks, and it requires you to raise on average 5 points each with 2 marks. So according to the response that we have there, you can pick there just 5 that you seem very easier to understand from your own point of view. So this is the responses that we have in terms of our question of 3.1 in the question paper of June 2024. Then you can move on to the next question that we have in the same question paper, which is 3.2 on that question paper, and it reads, give 4 critical questions of content that should be asked and investigated when you're planning to buy an existing business that is for sale. So this is the question that we have to see that this question also has 8 marks. It requires you to raise 4 points each with 2 marks. So our question is asking us to raise four questions that can be asked and investigated when planning to buy an existing business. So we know that this is a business that has been operating for some time. So there are some issues that we do want to know about that business, whether we are going to make a profit or not, whether our products are going to be bought in the market or not, and, depending on how the business that we are buying has been performing before. So the questions emanating from that now, those are the questions that we have here. We have got one, why does the owner want to sell the business? So maybe there are negative reasons that are behind the owner to sell that business. So would want to know the reason behind. If the reason is not convincing for us, there is no need for us to buy that business. So we have the first question. The second question is saying, what is the potential for the business products and services? the potential of the products and services, we can always know about that if you try to analyze, I mean, the trends of the performing trends of the earlier periods can also tell us whether there's potential for the business products and services in the future. So we go to the next one. What legal aspect does the business have? And also the legal position of the business also can be also of paramount importance. So we can also want to know that what legal aspect does the business have? Then we go to the next one. What is the financial position of the business? What is the financial position of business? We are talking about maybe the relationship that is there between the assets and liabilities of that business can tell us the financial position. It can maybe summarize the relationship that we have in terms of the assets, liabilities, and the equity of that business. So we have the last question is saying, what is the physical condition of the business? Yes, the physical outlook of the business also is it very convincing? If it's a business that customers has to come there and buy some products, what is the condition in terms of maybe the buildings and other elements of physical appearance also can be of importance. So this is what we have in terms of the last question, which reads, what is the physical condition of the business? So this sums up the questions that we can derive when we are investigating on the business that we want to venture in. So thank you for listening. Let's subscribe and share. Let's share to more videos to come. Let's turn on the notification button. Let's share the link to our colleagues who are doing EBM N6. As for this video, I'm signing out. We'll meet again in the next video.